Hello, my very dear friends, and welcome to Parasha Terumah, a parasha which is very interesting and very troubling. It begins by saying and talking about building Mishkan, which for the next 5 weeks we will be talking about that. Torah takes so much to talk about building Mishkan, an idea which appears to be so much not Jewish idea. Why? Because the cornerstone of Torah is omnipotent, that there is only one God, and everything is God, and God has created everything. Shema Israel, Hashem, which is the omnipotent Hashem, which is aspect of it is Elohim, which is energy, has created everything. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. So the God, which is the source of all energy, which is created everything and everywhere, is God. So the problem is, how can we come and to say, let's build the house of God? God is everywhere. How can we say, let's make a place for God? So I'd like to share a story about a king who had a most precious daughter. And when his daughter got married and wanted to go away, the king knew that he's going to miss the daughter so much. And the king said to his son-in-law, that I know that you love my daughter, you want to take her away, but I want to also be among you. And for you, the son-in-law says, of course, come anytime. And the king is saying, if you really mean that, if you really want me to be there, in your home that you're building, build a small place. If you're building a small place, it gives me an invitation that you really want me to come and be part of you, and then I will come to be with you. It's very, very interesting that as we see later on, Hashem says, build the Mishkan, not that I come to my house and be in my house, to be among you. So Hashem is saying, I don't need a place. I don't need you to build anything for me. All I need is invitation from you by building a house in a way, inviting me to come among you. I want to be in your heart. I want to live with you. I want to be part of you. That's the first question. The second question of the four questions I like to propose tonight is that where in Torah talked about building a Mishkan in this week parasha, and what is the before this week parasha that causes Hashem to say, okay, now that you have that, I will come to be with you and live among you. And that is when in the previous parasha Mishpatim, we established communities which is based on law and respect of one for the other, and the property right and the property values that Torah establishes the right of ownership, which is also, again, another very revolutionary idea. You're talking about 3,700 years ago, that Torah comes and establishes ownership of properties. You know, when 400 years ago, the immigrant came to America, I'm talking about only 400 years ago, and they started to buy the property from the Indian people. Indian people were laughing at the white people so much that how stupid can these people be? This land doesn't really belong to us. We were born here, we die here. It's not our land. Why are they giving us money to buy our land? and they were selling their lands left and right for nothing. And when they run out of the land to sell, the white people, they came and asked the white people that now we want to sell you the sun, the moon, and the stars. And the Indians in America were so shocked when the white people said, we have no interest to buy them. The Indians people were thinking, wow, look at how beautiful moon is. Look at the sun. It's a lot more valuable than land. Why are they not buying? And this ideology of ownership and loss comes from Torah, which is established in last week parasha. Then the next question is that it says, come and take for yourself a portion for me. What? If you are giving a donation for building a Mishkan, why does Torah says take a portion? You're giving your gold, your silver, your money for the Mishkan to be built. So you should the right word is to give. Why Torah says to take? And this is where you see a great wisdom that distinguishes God from all the idols that people were worshiping. Everything is Hashem in this universe, and Hashem owns everything. So there is nothing that Hashem lacks. So when we give our money for the Mishkan to be built, we're really not giving anything that Hashem doesn't have. Hashem has everything. Therefore, we're taking the glory of Hashem, that we are partner in building this. And we're saying that I too want Hashem for you to come and reside in my heart. And perhaps the most important part of this week parasha that I would like to focus on it is that it says not everyone should pay for building the Mishkan. No. Who will pay for building the Mishkan? Only those that their hearts are motivated. Only they should pay, not the rest of the people. So now you see an amazing way that tells us what the humanity is. What the humanity is that our heart, which is motivated, which basically builds our will. What is our will? Our real desire, what we really, really want when our heart motivated. Hashem says, I'm looking for those. I'm looking for those that they have a will, which followed by their passion. And I'm interested in those people. And really, if you want to know, life belongs to those people that have a strong will and they know what they want. Because what is our existence? Our essence is Hakadosh Baruch Hu, because at the beginning of Torah in Parasha Bereshit, it says that Hashem creates us in His own image, and then put the breath, put the neshama, the essence of Hashem in us. So our essence is divine. Our essence is divine. This is really truly what we are. Because if a person says, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a plumber, whatever, that's not true, because you're not that in essence. Because we could take that away. We could take away doctor's license, and forever he cannot practice doctor anymore. But he's the same person. So when he says, I am a doctor, that's not true. I am a plumber, that's not true. That's what you do. So your identity is not even our body. If I say, oh, this is my body, it is my body, but it's not me. Why? Because chas v'shalom, they can take a part of a body away, and then a person is still there. As the forgot his name, the Superman, the most powerful man that they could see on TV. He was horse riding. He fell down and he completely lost his body. He couldn't move anything. And he said an amazing thing. He said, I always thought that I am my body, but now I've lost my body and I see that I'm still the same person. So we are not also our body. We are our essence. Our essence is that we are created image of Hashem, our neshama. That is our essence. And this week, Parasha coming to very strongly to tell you, do you know who you are? You are not this, you are not that. You are the strong feelings inside, which is your will that forms our will. That's who you are. And Hashem is trying to say who we are, and Hashem wants us to be who we are so that Hashem can come and be with us. As Michelangelo greatly said, that there is inside the stone, I see an angel which is trapped with all the extra things, and I remove all the extra pieces of the stone for the angel inside to reveal itself and to be free. Let's reach our essence, and let's in our essence invite Hashem and be one with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom.